So I reacted to the trailer for this a few days ago, and I had no idea what this was about. My guess was that whoever Hikaru is died under some weird circumstances. Maybe somebody killed him and it was like a detective story investigating it, or maybe he took his own life and it was like a dramatic story with people from his life in the aftermath of his death, coping with it, maybe trying to understand why. Maybe there would be flashbacks of the past and showing how he lived, what he was all about and stuff like that. That was my guess, but the reality is much creepier. I did not anticipate that it would be something supernatural, and it really weirded me out as I was watching the trailer. The atmosphere is very eerie, very unexpected, took me off guard. I think I was just staring with my eyes widely open for the most of it. But it definitely intrigued me. I was like, I'm sold, I want to check this out. So I'm gonna watch at least a couple of episodes, get a feel of it, and if I enjoy it, I will continue. I hope I like this. I do like creepy stuff. I like horror. I like emotional conflict and drama and complicated relationships. And it seems like it's a really strange friendship, like unhealthy, obsessive kind of connection between whoever killed Hikaru and his former best friend. It definitely sounds interesting to me, so hopefully I enjoy this. So without further ado, I'm gonna start the episode. Let's go. That was a really strange sound. Like it was, I don't know, oddly wet. It almost sounded like somebody was eating. Okay, so he got lost in the woods. That's him, right? Oh. I wonder if that's important. Maybe it's like some sort of virus or bacteria that was trying to take a human shape. Like it tried to morph the tree into a person. Some sort of parasite, perhaps. Those flashes of light really irritated my eyes. That was a really good start. It really set the mood. I wondered if that was a misspelling of subtitles, guess not. The monster learning to speak human language. Oh my god. He looks like he knows what he's gonna ask. Yeah, this part shocked me when I was watching the trailer. Okay, he did not expect it. Oh my god. But did this thing kill Hikaru, or did it just replace him after he died by some other means? He's begging him, but it also seems threatening. Yeah, that's his last connection to his friend. It's interesting how choppy it is. He's mourning his friend, but nobody even understands or realizes because they think his friend is alive, so he can't even be open about it. Yeah, this is his way to cope with the loss. He can't let go, so he'd rather be deluded. Cute. Is he like a hunter looking for that thing? So are there more things like that? They've been just replacing people?
にしたってこの会社も懲りないですよね。何百年も。
So it is unique.
よく形骸化しねえよな。
会社の愚痴は控えてください。どこから上に漏れるかわかりません。
仕事は真面目にやってるんでね、大丈夫ですよ。まあ簡単にあれは見つからねえか。
But what did they have in their apartment? Is it like a different kind of thing? There are different supernatural beings in this world? Is he learning human emotions, like for real, or imitating them?
にはあんねん。でも俺は初めて見たやつやから。
Yeah, I remember in something like you read that in the story and truly experiencing it very different. This has such an interesting vibe. Like a slice of life, almost wholesome, almost nice and sweet, but there is this dark undertone. It's interesting that they're not really like pretending that this is actually Hikaru. They're constantly acknowledging that it's not him.
にしても不思議やな。記憶あんなに新鮮やねんな。
同じなんやけど、実感わかんねえ。もともと生きてたことないしな。こんな
幽霊なんか。
どうなんやろう。あんましっくりきいひんな。はちゃめちゃに化け物なんは確かやけど。
長に気温。こいつ肉やから餌もらってまた超えたんとちゃう？
お前。
Ah, cats can sense that kind of stuff.
町ん方で他に行きたいとこないん？
なんかさ、Yoshikiは相変わらず優しいな。俺なんかに。
優しいんとちゃうよ。自分に甘いやつほど他人を許すんよ。
って優しい。
中のあんこが変わったんよね、つぶあんに。
She could sense something. I know that there are some people who are more susceptible to like noticing supernatural stuff, even in our world, so maybe she's like that.
見た目は光と同じでも光やない何か。
待てや。
It's interesting that he hasn't asked what exactly happened to Hikaru.
それを受け入れとる俺も。なんやねんあれ。勘弁してくれ。俺
Oh my god. So many conflicting emotions.
今度うち来てよ。
それはなんとかなるからええねん。なんで一巻が11冊あ。
Oh my god. That's terrifying.
構うな構うな。こういうの本当に嫌やねん。
怖っ。
Yeah, certain people can definitely sense that something is wrong with him.
なあ、ヒカルはやっぱり死んで。
うん。この体、脈も体温もあるけどな。それはお前が。それはちゃう。俺が遭遇した時にはもう虫の息。
But from
俺
what?
が覚えとるんはずっと山の中さまよっとってもう何も感じんくてさ、ずっと機械みたいな感じやって、そは死にかけてて、で気づいたらこうなっとった。
Oh my god.
よしき、また明日。
お前、俺のこと好きか？
え、何？好きや。めっちゃ好き。
Creepy.
前はそんなこと一言も言わんかったな。やったらもう勝手におらんくならんといてね。
It's like kind of having your wish come true, but it feels all wrong and not the same. Oh my god. What are those pills he takes? Maybe antidepressants? Oh my god. Is that thing like the same thing that that hunter guy killed in the apartment with those two people? That was like their child or pretending to be? Oh my god. Are they like similar to what Hikaru is now, but they like haven't found a host? Or is this the thing that took over Hikaru? It sounded like him. Well, that was terrifying. Is this the ending credits? I don't think so.
母です。私の母で間違いないです。
次は俺や。お抜き様が来る。やっぱりインドの儀式は失敗しと。わかりました。じゃあ朝一できる限りのことはしてみますよ、武田さん。臭いから行きたくねえんだけどな。もっとも村人たちが思ってるほど簡単なもんじゃねえんですけど。
That was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was like a psychological thriller and with horror elements, and I was just glued to the screen the whole time. I don't know if that was fake Hikaru that killed that lady in the end. I said that I recognize his voice, but I don't think I'm that accustomed to anyone's voice at this point, so I don't really trust my memory on that. I don't know, the way that it looked like a mess of colors that was kind of all churning and vibrating. It kind of reminded me of what was that thing in that apartment that hunter guy killed. So I feel like that those are different creatures. Also, that lady had some sort of flashes of memories going through her head, remembering different people, and I think that maybe it was somebody from her life coming back, or somebody imitating somebody she used to know. She mentioned somebody going to the mountain, not coming back, or coming back. I don't remember exactly what she said, but maybe it's related to that incident. Also, those people in the end mentioned some sort of ritual. What did they do exactly? Still don't know how Hikaru died, because now it appears that that creature did not kill him, and strangely I believe that monster to be telling the truth. I think so far he's been strangely honest about everything. Even when he was confronted, when Hikaru's friend asked him about him not actually being Hikaru, he didn't even try to lie. He could have at least tried to deny it, and he was afraid of the truth coming out. He was panicking, so I feel like if it wasn't his nature to lie, that would have been the first thing that he would have done, but it seems like he is inclined to tell the truth, even at his own expense. He seems like very naive, because he's basically newborn, so I feel like he doesn't have that cunning side about him yet, at least, and it's more that he just has his heart on his sleeve. He just says what he thinks, not thinking about the consequences. His self-preservation instinct is just not that developed yet, I guess. So I think it was probably not fake Hikaru who killed that lady, but maybe he's gonna fall under suspicion. I don't know. It would definitely be interesting if it was him, because it would add more conflict, more moral dilemma for his friend. The way that his friend is approaching the situation is such a mess, and it's so interesting. It's like he's torn between so many different emotions. He is not willing to let go of his best friend that he's lost. He's not ready at all, but he's also well aware that it's not him. He's not even in denial. He's not really delusional about it. Like I said, they fully acknowledge that that's the case. They discuss it, they talk about it constantly. They never really pretend that it's actually Hikaru. So it's not like they're playing a little game. It's not like anyone's acting. He does know the truth and he admits it to himself. Still, he just can't let go. For him, this is better than nothing, and that's understandable, especially on early stages of grief. But I wonder if to ever heal properly, he will need to move on eventually, and I don't think that thing would accept it. And I don't know if this guy himself would ever realize that that's what he needs to move on, that he needs to let go eventually, because he did say that that thing should never leave him, so he wants this to be forever. Honestly, I am kind of fucked up in the head, and so I'm like, that's fine. If it in some way, on some level works, maybe they can work it out long term. Maybe it can be fine. Maybe they should be together forever if they do make each other happy. But at the same time, Hikaru's friend was crying when fake Hikaru told him that he liked him. He always wanted to hear that, and he finally hears it, but it's not the same. It's not satisfying. It doesn't bring happiness, because he knows that it's not actually Hikaru, and the real Hikaru never told him that, and he might even wonder if Hikaru ever even liked him. It's so psychologically dense. I love it. I like delving into messed up, twisted human minds and weird connections between people. It's really interesting to me. Also, from the get-go, I wanted to address that. I really like how they basically opened with that question that immediately revealed to us that Hikaru is actually gone and this is not him. They could have made it into this suspense thriller where it's unclear if it's actually Hikaru or somebody replaced him, and there may be clues and hints of it and suspicions, and it's just gradually revealed. And then maybe the main character finds out, but nobody believes him, and he tries to expose fake Hikaru. But they're choosing a very different route here, and I really like that. It's very unusual. It's very interesting. I have no idea where it's gonna go exactly. It's a monster, but he didn't really kill Hikaru. Hikaru, at least that's what I assume for now to be the truth. There's still organizations that trying to hunt him down or things like him. So at least conceptually, he's believed to be a bad thing. But so far, he hasn't been acting in a bad way. But I don't know. He, like I said, he's still a newborn thing. So he's still discovering the world and relationships with people. But I can't really tell if he has empathy. He was watching that movie and he was crying, but it seemed off to me. I'm not sure if it's performative. I'm not sure if it's just what he thinks he's supposed to be doing, or maybe it's instinctual, or maybe it is sadness on some level, but still it doesn't necessarily mean he feels empathy. He definitely feels fear and some sort of attachment, however sick and obsessive it potentially is. So he does have human emotions, so maybe on the basis of that he can develop or already feel empathy. I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna turn dark. It's definitely gonna sour, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be just because this organization is gonna be hunting him down and he's actually a good guy and his friend is gonna be protecting him, and they're gonna be trying to show that organization that those things can be good actually, and maybe they're gonna be also helping them out fighting against those other things like the one that killed that lady in the end. Or it's gonna be that this thing that took over Hikaru is gonna turn darker gradually and maybe unknowingly, naively harm other people without realizing it's bad, or without like thinking of consequences. His actions would result in somebody getting hurt, maybe even somebody who's dear to his friend, like maybe his sister, his parents, I don't know. Just trying to figure out what the conflict is gonna be, but I'm sure there's gonna be plenty, and I'm really interested to find out. But yeah, I think I've been rambling for long enough. I really want to watch the next episode actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. For now, I really enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this when you first watched this. Thank you for watching, but for now, bye.